What's up with the what's up?
Word.
Welcome to another episode of Talking Sports with T&O. I'm your host, Angry Ted. Along to my left.
Rest of all, you already know.
And we're going to get right into it. We're going to get into these shout-outs. Shout-outs to my man, Cree, Extreme PV. You know what I'm saying? The man behind the camera doing his thing. As y'all can see, the quality's better now. You know what I mean? We're making this thing a little more professional. And that's all thanks to my man,
We working,
Cree.
people. We working.
You know what I mean? So shout-outs to him. You know what I mean? Promoting. Go holler at that brother. You know what I mean? Quality work, like I told y'all before. You know what I mean? Weddings, pictures, backgrounds, all that. He can definitely perform, you know what I mean? Up and coming artist and photographer.
But listen here, man. We gonna nix all that. Shout outs at the end. We got y'all. But anyway, this sports thing is getting heated up.
Oh yeah, and you know what? I'm loving it right now. I'm loving it right now. We're getting close to that time with the football season. Of course, training camp coming up, the heated battle with the quarterback position. You got the cornerback position, which we want to see if it's solidified. The safety's up for grab. You know what I'm saying? You want to check out all the injured players coming back. It's definitely heating up. Sixers just made a major signing.
Happy Pappy. Nigga, Happy Pappy at the
Jack. You know, I've been talking about Pappy Jack for a long time here. And like I always told people, you got to give people an opportunity to perform in order to know whether they're good or bad. Give a person a chance to sink or swim. You know what I'm saying? Before you just go ahead and drown, so to speak.
Well, I don't know if you're ready to swim just yet. We gotta see when we start.
That, bro?
We gotta see when we start playing against real time,
man. I mean, I understand the summer league, you know, but
come on, man.
Let's be honest though. You know what I'm saying? Most of the best players in the world probably, you know what I mean, were summer league, you know, players.
So what they gonna do with Will Beckham, the guy
I mean,
from Florida?
you got, hey, look, more assets. The more you bring in, the more you have an opportunity to strike gold. That's what Hankey's plan has been all along. You see with the MD injury, you got MD who fell down. See, people always look at the negative in the story. I choose to look at the positive, and the positive in that is this. You got MD who went down with the foot injury. You already would suspect that he was injury prone when he came out of college.
Definitely.
But you had to take that chance at that position.
That was my perspective.
You know what I'm saying? You got to pick the best player available. It's always the best theory. If Chicago Bulls didn't go by that theory, then Michael Jordan would not have been in the Bulls.
Well, my thing is this, it seemed as if Hankey is putting together a fantasy basketball team, man.
Oh, come on, man. No.
Like, I mean, instead of drafting your needs at that position, the best at that position, your needs, you're just drafting the best player available.
Right, you got
to. Which actually is a good thing only if you needed that player.
But no, I don't agree with you, dog.
They needed Okafor. So they went out and got him only because Embiid went down. But I don't think if Embiid was healthy and they knew he was healthy, they would have drafted him.
You have to draft Okafor because if
I don't think they would have did it.
No, you can't do it. You can't do it. You have to draft the best player available. You don't know what's down the line.
What I'm saying is, if Embiid was healthy, then they wouldn't have not drafted.
I disagree.
Okafor. I really believe that. I think they would have took a point guard at that point.
I mean, for what? What was left? What point guard was left? I mean, I understand, you know, we got on here, and ladies and gentlemen, we stand by our word. A couple weeks ago, we was bigging up Moody 8, and, you know, I mean, the man still has talent. But at this position and for this team, with what's going on, the best player to pick at that moment was Okafor. And thank God he landed in our laps because, you know, he could have went anywhere else.
I think he's going to be something special.
I think the Lakers made a bad move because now you got D'Angelo Russell, who's going to be a good player. But again, the NBA and with anything in life, see, this is why I don't follow trends. You know what I mean? Certain trends always lead you down the wrong path. You know what I mean? You get all happy because something succeeds one time and you don't do your background history on what succeeds all the time. And we've known for years in the NBA, what succeeds all the time is a dominant big man down low who can command a double team, and then once you command that double team, your outside wing players get a chance to shoot open jumpers. It's simple, and it's not rocket science.
I'm not talking about all that. All I said, see, this is what kills me with you.
Okay,
I made one suggestion and one thing as if Embiid was healthy, we would not have taken Okafor. And you go all into this, this guy, that guy. I didn't ask you all that. I just asked you, if Embiid was healthy, do you take Okafor? That's all.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Point blank, bottom line.
Okay.
All right, but let's move on. Let's move on.
We agree to disagree, as y'all see. It's not going to stop.
We move on. We move on. And now let's talk about something. You know what I'm saying, that's probably near and dear to our heart. The Philadelphia Eagles coming up. Training camp, hot and heavy quarterback battle.
No, it's not a battle. Well, it's going to be made a battle. But from what we was told, there isn't a quarterback battle that Sam Bradford is our guy.
Well, why wouldn't he be? If you invest all those draft picks, you know, those key draft picks, and possibly putting a multi-million-dollar deal on the table, you know what I'm saying, which I'm sure they're going to have to do at some point if he plays up to his standards, why not? You have to put it on the table. And until a man
This is the investment that Chip Kelly invested in, so
big time
it has to work.
If it goes wrong,
because
it could be
now
dangerous.
Chip won us over as fans of the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm pretty sure a lot of fans, they waiting patiently like we are to see what this new team he putting on the field.
And that's you know, that's the whole key ingredient, the intrigue about
it's hot
this
out
team.
Here. Golly.
Hard work, dedication.
As y'all can see, we putting in the work. Because I'm sweating like a slave.
Shout out to
right now.
the best cut man in the business, Floyd Money Mayweather. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Mr. Rafael Garcia.
Got to do that. Yeah, I mean that's our Lord.
But hard to work.
Dedication.
Back to the Eagles, man.
Dog. But you know, with Chip Kelly, the intrigue is there with him putting that team together, and you know, we really want to see. But if you look at it from a common sense standpoint, you know what I mean, him building this team, it is basically the theory. Again, he's not going against the grain. See, we all look at it on the outside. It's rocket science what he's trying to do, but it's actually an NFL plan that's worked for years. You build the running game up, a solid running game where you have a three-headed monster, which works. You know what I'm saying? And now you put your quarterback in a position not to take as much hits and to be able to get rid of the ball on time because the safeties are being sucked in by your run game, which is pounding them.
I agree.
And now you're running it at a rapid pace. See, everybody thinks it's rapid pace passing the ball. It's not. It's rapid pace running the ball, which is giving your offensive lineman a chance to fire off the ball consistently and just wear and tear in the defense when they're not set. If you're off, when you're not set, you're off balance, and if you're off balance, you're not able to compete.
With that being said,
okay, you know, I got to go on and on.
I understand your point because it's not just a hurry up offense like the run and shoot and the K guy. The offense that Chip runs is he wants consistency. Whether you get 1 yard or 20 yards, he wants consistency. He wants the ball moving and have the defense not being able to substitute their players. Because once you got them on their heels, they're tired. So now you can run anything at them, and it will work. You know, and that was one of the reasons why, for all y'all that don't know, that was one of the reasons why LaShawn Shady McCoy, no knock at him at all, excellent running back. But that was one of the reasons why he's where he's at. Because we needed that one cut up the field guy.
Right, instead of
the bouncing around.
You know what I mean?
Because we want our offense to continue to grow.
You might get a spectacular move here and there and a home run here and there, but for the most part, you know, if you're losing negative yardage,
now the referee got to grab the ball, take it back.
The offense totally in its tracks. But now we're going, you know, we touched on the Eagles. I basically want to get from you right now, man. Bottom line, yay or nay, when we open week 1 in Atlanta, who is our starting quarterback and why?
I think Mark Sanchez is going to be our starting quarterback week 1.
I see. This is where you throw me for a loop, bro. You just got finished sitting here telling me all this good stuff about Bradford, but then you sit here and say out of your mouth, why, bro? I'm interested.
Me personally, I think that I'm not going to say he's going to be the starter. It all depends on how Sam Bradford.
That's what you said, Frank. That's what you said, Frank. Come on, bro. Come on.
Listen,
you're confusing the people.
Listen. All right, listen. Maybe it's because of this heat frying my brain.
No, bro.
But anyway.
Bottom line, week 1, who's your starter?
Sam Bradford.
You just changed on us. You can't believe him, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we don't believe you need more people.
I'm going to tell you.
I'm not understanding you, bro.
I'm nervous right now because I can't really tell you. I want Sam to be the quarterback week 1, but my gut is saying that Sanchez is going to be the starter.
Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that because the injury is week. Well, I'm going week 1. I'm saying Sam Bradford, and I'm going to go one step further. And I'm no prognosticator or anything like that, but You know,
just with the big word.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with it. I'm very intelligent, highly intelligent. I can go with the best of them. Any sportsman out here, I challenge you. Come on the show. I go on your show. It's whatever. I know my sports. I read, eat, sleep, and you know what? Philly sports. And so does my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, shameless plug right there, of course. But you know what I mean? Like when you look at this team and this offense, man.
I'm excited, man.
And you look at the potential of, you know, I go back to Sam Bradford's college days and running the spread offense. And if you look at him, he's a quick thinking quarterback.
Quick release. That's what you need.
Quick release decisions. So he's not taking that pounding. You can't hit the quarterback unnecessarily, or it's 15 yards every time. So you can't hit what doesn't have the ball. If he doesn't have the ball in his hands, he can't be hit. So it's just that simple. But you know, let's move on, because you know we done talked about the Eagles and gave you an opinion on the quarterback situation. But let's get to the Phillies now. Hold on.
What I told you was.
No, hold on.
Last episode, ladies and gentlemen, I told Angry Ted, we will not be talking about the Phillies until they show us that they can win ball.
Okay, well, they won.
Keep it short and sweet. Let's go.
They won two straight, and this Tuesday, big move, which we've all been waiting for. Aaron Nola will get his first start, and been dominant from single A all the way up to triple A throughout his tenure. I want to see him on the mound. And you know, this right here is big because you're trying to get rid of a Cole Hamels, and we gotta have an ace.
And Papelbon wanting to go too.
Good, get him out of here. You know what? I'll wait till the end of the show when we get our rant. But Papelbon, nothing needs to be said about it. I can't wait.
I think, man, you know, everybody think the grass is green on the other side.
The Phillies are making a transition, I think, now to where they're letting people run the show that they should have been letting run the show all along. The gentleman that they just hired, his name escapes me right now, ladies and gentlemen. But it's a shame because you have Ruben Amaro, who ran this organization into the ground. I don't like to kick a man when he's down, but let's be honest.
Man, let's call kicking. That's why we down.
It's a shame. It reminds me of the Ed Wade years where we had no direction and you couldn't understand the moves that were being made. Here it is. You have a manager in Ryan Sandberg, who basically said he had to leave the team because the team didn't respect his managerial talents. Now here's a guy that's a Hall of Famer.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. You got Larry Bowa, who's a former manager in that locker room, who probably is powerless right now because he wants to probably explode on these guys and let them know you're earning a paycheck for playing a sport you love. I would give anything to be half the athletes some of these guys are and bring my passion to the field of play. You know, knowing that I give my family an opportunity to move and better themselves.
Mel Gray back in the day, huh?
Hey,
Little Mel Gray back in the day,
I used to be fat. You know why? Because I didn't want to get hit.
Yeah.
I hated getting hit.
Yeah.
I hated getting hit. But that's why I say I'm going to coach my way out now. I got a strawberry on the side. That's another story for another day. But back to the sports thing. So, you know, with the Phillies, you know, they have one. So we can't sound the taps today. But hopefully no more this season. We won't have to put the horns on.
Well, they down 2-1 right now. Last I saw. So.
Oh God. Well,
we'll see. Hey. Maybe that 2-game win streak, then they going a 40-game losing.
You know, they do what they got to do, man. You know. But let's move on. You know, to the other Philly sports team here, the Philadelphia Flyers. We're gonna get angry. Before we start, I gotta get him to pronounce this dude's name. What's his name? Ivan
Pro Bono, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Listen. I don't listen.
Ivan Provanov. But in any event, the Flyers just signed the other pick. They had the 24th pick in the first round, Travis Konecny. This kid was a player that was, first of all, he was a center, and at every level he played in his hockey career, he was a captain of his team, which says a lot about him. You need guys like this on this Flyers team because last year you hear the rumblings throughout the media and throughout the papers that, you know, the team really didn't have that leader. You know, even though Claude Giroux's a good captain, I will say that. You got to look at it from a perspective that team in certain spots of the year, they lack that discipline and that drive in certain games.
Right, that's the word. That's because when you losing, when you know you good enough to win games,
right,
and you losing games because the passion of certain players is not there,
right,
it tend to wean off on the other players, man. Like a lot of guys, man, they get in that locker room and they feel like they're giving it their all, and then you got some guys ain't in it for that reason. So it tends to rub off on your team, man. And once these guys learn how to play together, man, the Flyers are gonna be a team to beat, man.
And that's what I'm saying, like, you know, and I look back at, you know, some of the old Flyers teams, and in particular, that team, you know, that won. You know what I'm saying? You got it, back in, when they came back on Boston, you had a Danny Briere who did well. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to this segment called the A&A
segment we introduced into the show. The A&A moment, you know, where we just, you know, give our sports-based opinions on, you know, social, you know, things that are happening in the social media circuit and also in the world today. And that's
well, I'm going to tell you like this.
So with that being said, I'm going to let you go ahead off. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce y'all to a segment called the A&A segment.
The A&A moments.
Whatever you want to call it. It's A&A. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let Angry O go ahead with his sports related.
Aggressive. Come on, get it together now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aggressive.
I'm off base, ladies and gentlemen. As we come from the muscle. You know, stop out. I'm letting the plans. I whoop your, you know what I mean?
You told me the boy was good.
Hey, here we go. Phone interruptions.
Now, back to my moment. Jason Pierre-Paul. NFL
Are you kidding
defensive end for the New York Football Giants.
Are you kidding me?
Is basically pretty much gave his career away in my eyes. You playing with fireworks. What grown man plays with fireworks? You could have had somebody else like those things, man. Like now you looking like the boy off of Total Recall with the 5 hands. Like,
I got 5 kids to feed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like that's an embarrassing moment for you.
God, man.
Like as athletes,
you know what?
man,
And I hate
stay
to
away
laugh.
from danger.
I hate to laugh, but you know, another incident where it's buffoonery going on amongst our professional athletes who get the opportunity to display their talent and get paid professionally. We got to take this serious, ladies and gentlemen, because you know you got kids watching you out here, man, and they're emulating your every move, and you got to set an example. Nobody's perfect, you know what I mean? We all make mistakes and do bonehead moves, but come on, man, come on, bro.
Dude.
At some point we got to do better. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna let you continue.
Like I just don't understand it. You get an opportunity to play a sport that you love, and you're gonna risk it over being childish.
Hey, sometimes we got to do it. But now, with that being said, here's my moment, man. And it goes to Donnie Mack, man. Now, hold on, follow me on this, man, because I'm gonna hit you with a different angle of this. You know what I'm saying? And looking at what's going on in our society today, man. You know, yeah, I laugh and you know I may joke, but I cannot laugh and I cannot joke at another one of my brother's misfortune. And it's very sad, you know, because if in fact Donnie Mack does have a problem, I wish and hope and pray that he gets help, because alcoholism in this country is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's done more damage, and I dare I say it, and like I said, we keep it real on this show, ladies and gentlemen. It does more damage than marijuana, a drug that they have already legalized in other states, and I'm not doing no promo for that. Please don't, you know, misunderstand where I'm coming from, but in any event, back on subject, Donnie Mack, if he does have a problem, hope he gets help. And I can't, you know, continue to laugh at, like I said, one of my brother's misfortune or, you know, misjudgment. Even though, as a football player, he's cost me a lot of money from betting on games. That man, he came up short in many games. But with that being said,
another successful moment. We signing off. I'm Aggressive O.
And this is Angry Ted. Thank y'all for support. Hold on, before I go, you know what I'm saying? I got to put this out there. A novel by my man Rafi Shabazz. It's called The Yard. You know what I'm saying? It's about one young brother's struggle. You know what I'm saying? You know, from going from a prison yard to, you know, to a sanitation yard. You know what I mean? And his struggle, his trials and tribulations, man, all put in this one little, you know, document here, in this biography type, you know, deal, this novel. So, you know what I mean? If you see him, support that, man. Go to his page, Toriano Bookhart, on Facebook, man. Show some love. This is what we're about. PSP, we support everybody. You know what I'm saying? And shout outs to anybody that supports us. And for those who haven't heard of us, get down. You know what I mean? What's up with the what's up? Word.